Whisper secrets dark and brave, eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Ghostly wails fill my head, chasing demons lost in time. Sanity, a steep climb. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Blood-stained blade in hand, stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air, spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Bloodstained blade in hand, stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air, spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Silence screams, hearts break, nightmares come wide awake. Warriors of woe take flight, darkened souls embrace the fight. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave, eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must
Alright. You should be able to hear me now. Can anybody hear me? Alright, I'm going to assume that's a yes. I can at least hear it when I go to Twitch myself. So, welcome to the stream. It's good to see y'all.
Footsteps echo, pulse quick. Urban jungle makes her sick. Blood scent hangs heavy, strong. Crimson dance where she belongs. Fear and fury, tangled breath. Hidden banks whisper death. Streetlights flicker in despair. Hunters oath, silent prayer. Haunted thrill. Oh, oh.
Alright. Hey, Lloyd. How's it going, my man? So, for those of you who haven't seen the post, this Monday we're doing something a little different. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm able to do that. Let's see. Probably not, but if I do it this way... Alright, give me 1 second, all. Oh no, you're fine, Lloyd. I absolutely feel that, too. I am fucking beat.
Footsteps echo, pulse quick. Urban jungle makes her sick. Blood scent hangs heavy, strong. Crimson dance where she belongs. Shadows creep in narrow streets. Fog's whisper calls her name. Silver blade gleams in darkness, hunts on to morning flame. Eyes glowing in dim alleys, footsteps echo. Heart pounds, beast howl, shatters the quiet in city night. She drowns.
Alright, give me 1 second, all. I know I'm a little quiet. Plugins. Alright. Alright, give me 1 second, all. I am attempting to download a plugin for Sweet Home 3D. As I said, I am still new to this particular architectural design program, but while I'm figuring this shit out, so what I am doing is discovering that I can't click on things and talk at the same time. No, so in Elmira, this Saturday the 8th, Hobby Game Hangouts is a new gameplay store that is opening up, and they are doing Patricon, a St. Patrick's Day. Hey, Belly, welcome to the stream. Glad you stopped by. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I will try to be at least as entertaining as the book. Oh, fuck it. I don't care enough. I will figure that out later. So, long story short, for Patricon, we are running a special St. Patrick's themed game. And rather than working on our normal Twitch game, or just in general, I'm going to be working on that tonight. Too many damn tabs. So, the basic premise for this Alright, sorry about that. So, the basic premise is that there is a carnival coming in town. It is known as, I wrote the name down, and I can't pronounce it because it's in fucking Gaelic and I barely speak English. But Carnebhael na Fomori, or Carnival of the Fomori. But this will be a Gaelic and Irish theme one-shot, where players have to explore this carnival, figure out what's going on, and hopefully survive. splits. Deletes. Deletes. Let's give one of our news a listen. Perfect.
Green eyes, the banshee comes. I'd seen that lustrous hair, but now she's come undone. The warrior will now stand. The flame inside me blinds. The banshee's
All right.
cries fill these lands. The spirit of a son. These pale winds came as warning that I'd heard before. Till now, I've seen them atop the barricade. He was me and I was he before I knew his name. Looking through our eyes so blue, the haunting has begun. Gates of the barricade about to explode. The sunlit cries don't glare arrives as the day it dies.
Okay. Hey, Mind, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you again.
Deep woods, green eyes, the banshee comes.
I mean, you're
I'd
cool, but you're
seen
fucking useless
that
to me.
lustrous hair, but now she's come undone. The warrior will now stand. The flame inside me blinds. The banshee's cries fill these lands. The spirit of a son.
All right.
Pale winds came as warning that I'd heard before. Till
So if we do 8N and 8N, that'll give us a 4-foot section.
he was me and I was he before I knew his name. Looking through our eyes
Now, is there a more professional, official way to do it? Yeah, probably. But I don't know that way. So we are learning as we go, my friends. This is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean horribly jury-rigged bullshit. That's right, this show ain't for free. I did say this was Gaelic Irish themed. If you think I'm not going to include a fucking leprechaun. That's right, I learned a long time ago back in English class. There are two types of writers in this world. Some people will sit down and meticulously plan out and outline and figure everything out before they put their first word on the page. And those of us who are not insane just kind of fucking go and see what happens. It's every bit as much as right. And then there's me. I am very much from the Akira Toriyama school of plotting. I plot and I shenanigan. But man, I'm just doing this shit by the seat of my pants. Now, I've gotten better. I have, in fact, gotten better. No laughing. But there's a lot of last minute, dude, this would be fucking cool. Yeah, let's figure this shit out. Let's do this. And then just kind of going with the flow and seeing what happens. A lot of improvisation.
Moonlight casts the night black, chasing shadows through the cracks. Wolves howl, sharp and hollow, hunter's heart cold to follow. Claws scrape against the stone. City streets so haunted.
There we go. You'd almost think I planned that shit.
Eyes that burn, golden gleam. Silent hunter in our dream. She hunts in the shadows deep through the city where they creep. Silver bullets, heart of steel. One more night of hunt and thrill. Footsteps echo, pulse quick. Urban jungle makes her sick.
No, I prefer my curves in real life.
Be strong. Crimson
You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what I can do.
fear and fury tangle breath. Hidden fangs whisper death. Street lights flicker in despair. Hunter's oath, the silent prayer. She hunts in the shadows deep through the city where they creep. Silver bullets, heart of steel. One more night of hunt and thrill. Fear and fury tangled breath. Hidden fangs whisper death. Streetlights flicker in despair. Hunter's oath, the silent prayer. She hunts in the shadows deep through the city where they creep. Silver bullets, heart of steel. One more night of hunt and thrill.
Alright. I am gonna go silent for just a minute. as I figure this shit out. Give me one moment, all. Alright. Potentially. Oh, nice. I'm not a big fan of Nutella, but that's awesome, dude. How was it? Ha ha! Alright, for anyone who is attempting to use this program at home, in order to do a curved wall, first you create the wall as normal. Alright, go to select. Click wherever you want the curve to be. I'm sorry, don't click. Hold Control. Nope, I was wrong. It is just double click. Then down here under height, click sloping wall. Ah, so you can only do from the middle. So, to get back, now that I fully understand it, or at least as much as I'm gonna, because I'm dumb, make your wall. First, draw an S, then a more different S. But, create your wall, double click, click sloping wall. When you mouse over the wall, it'll look like the four-pointed cursor. When you go to the center, it's going to switch to an up or down cursor only. Click and hold. And then you can narrow it. And you can do that. And then you can make it as whatever as you need to. But that is the basics of how you do that. There should be, and a beefy arm. Hey, Mad, welcome. I'm sure there is a shortcut to all this shit. Again, while I did architectural design back in high school, that was, 25 years ago. Which hurts to say now. But that was a long time ago. I'm still learning all this shit with this program. So I do both. One of the things that I hate in games, that I've always fucking hated, is when you'll have a boss that's using, their epic long sword of fucking gonna fuck your face with a rock slang, right? Like, and then you kill them, and they have, like, a +1 dagger as their loot. Or a backpack. But the weapons and armor they were using to kick your ass with, you don't get those. No, 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 no. I hate that. So, if the boss has some treasure that the players are gonna get, I make sure the boss uses it. If it's something that would make sense for them to use. One of the things I always try to remember when I'm running a game is that, yes, your players are the main character of the story. That's true. But it's also true that everyone thinks they're the main character of this story. The players are the main characters of their stories. The boss thinks they're the main character of their story. So, absolutely make, I don't know why I'm trying to rotate shit there, but, if they've got an amulet of fuck your magic, I'm gonna reflect it back at your face, have them use it. If they know a piece of gear is cursed, don't have them use it. Like, have your enemies act intelligently, is basically what I'm saying. Right, +1 dagger while the real equipment follows him to after. Right, that's a long-standing trope in video games and tabletop RPG. No, I hate that shit. I hate it. Whatever plans and schemes that your players have going on, other characters do too. And make sure your players know that ahead of time. Like, hey, you guys are part of the fucking Bob's faction, whatever. There are 3 different factions in this town. And they are all pursuing their own ends. They may come into contact with you, into conflict with you. They may have nothing to do with you. But they're going to be doing stuff. And then sketch out a rough plan. Like, okay, the fucking Frank's faction of Eternal Doom wants to take over this local bar because they want to use it to do weapon deals. Well, in order to do that, what are they going to need to do? Well, they're going to need to do A, B, and C. Cool. So for the next 2 weeks in game, I'm going to make a note. Okay, Frank's faction is doing shit at location A, B, and C. If players happen to go over there, they're going to see stuff. If they don't, they'll never see it. But then I'm going to advance Frank's faction to the next stage. So on and so forth. No, not heal buffs. I mean in general. If I have a megalomaniacal villain that wants to take over the world, he's going to be actively pursuing that goal, whether or not the players interact with him, whether or not the players give a shit. That guy is still going to be trying to take over the world. He's going to be corrupting local politicians. He's going to be reaching out to other cities and making alliances. He's going to be etc., etc., etc. He's going to make a mark on the world. I'm going to sit down and I may never go in depth, but I'm going to sketch out step 1, step 2, steps 3, step 4. What's he need to do for this? 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 And then give it a rough timeline. Oh. You have to be careful with that. And that's mostly because players are bitches. And I mean that with love. I also play games, and it's a psychological thing. It's absolutely one thing when the player drinks half a dozen potions during the course of a battle. It's quite another when the boss heals one time. If you are going to give your boss heals and buffs, you need to make sure to give your player ways to counteract them. Now, the player may miss those ways, the player may not utilize those ways, but you need to include those ways. And I personally am a big fan of what I call the rule of 3. Basically, if I want A to happen, I give players at least 3 different ways to approach A. So if I want players to go to this carnival, right? Say this is part of a long-running campaign, not a one-shot where I can just say, okay, y'all are here, fucking deal with it. If I want my players to go explore this carnival, I'm gonna give them some newspaper articles that they find. That they found in the home of someone who disappeared. And this was the last thing they saw. Right? That's the last lead of them. They were going to go to this carnival. That's clue number 1. Clue number 2. When they're at the bar later that night, they're going to overhear a couple people talking about how they saw the carnival, and they haven't gone there yet, but man, it's giving them the fucking willies. They don't know what it is, but something seems odd about it. That's clue number 2. So on and so forth. And that applies to everything, not just encounter design. Right, bonus points for Red Thread Conspiracy Wall. But that applies to not just like the big picture, right? Getting players to an encounter. That also applies to the encounter itself. If they need to defeat miscellaneous boss dude number 28553, then I am gonna make sure he's a heart. They loves you and then they kills you. No, I'm gonna make sure that there are multiple ways to end the encounter with the boss. Maybe they found out a little bit about his backstory and they're able to talk him down or point him at a different target. Maybe they're able to just straight up curb stomp him. Maybe they're able to summon the soul of his dead lover who drags them back to hell with them, right? Like, the possibilities are endless. But always, any encounter, any macro level stuff, like getting them from point A to point B, rule of 3. Alright, and now here is the issue. Oh, that's how I do it. Ah! Well, shit. Alright, so I'm gonna stop fucking around with the circles for now. Whatever. We're gonna play with you later. The important part is now we know how to do that shit. No, I wasn't trying to make anything specific. I was just fucking with the circle tool. Oh, there's absolutely gonna be some drunks in here. Sorry, Ireland. If it makes you feel any better, I won't include potatoes. Alright, and again, for measuring, we're going to start here. We're going to go 8 feet. Create wall. Control C, Control V. Right, what we got? Oh, nice. Ah. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Is this going to be perfect? No. No, it is not. But that is okay, because we want it to be a little imperfect. We want it to have some walls that are a little off. We want it to be a little fucked. It's all good. I like experiments. Those are fun. So we've got this first area that is 441 feet squared. We've got... Nah, I'm not going to bother putting that there. Do we have... I know there was... curtains. Danger experiments. Also, welcome time. I see it in the community. I don't know if you've said anything yet, or if you're just lurking, or I missed it. Fuck all, but welcome. Welcome everybody I may have missed. All right. So, making notes for myself. Notes for the encounters when I get to that. There wasn't any salmon in the fucking medium rare chicken either. Oh. Da. Fun fact, when you try to scroll on the Twitch tab, rather than scrolling in the thing I'm actually working on, it fucks everything up for a second. That's closer to what I wanted. Not perfect, but again, one of the points of this is that it's not perfect. So 36. Okay, so that's going to be plenty. Probably. Let's see what this does. Nope. I mean, that makes that a lot fucking easier, but...
These are...
Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for one moment. Well, you did not do what I wanted you to do. Can I modify both walls? Let's see. That's probably a no. Whatever. I'm getting stuck on details. I'm not worried about details right now. You cannot edit a blank page. No worries. We all got drama going on. Mine just happens to be because I was stupid occasionally. Okay, more than occasionally, but... Oh, as the old song goes, live and learn, then get loves, right? So... Alright, so... And beware the shite indeed. Oh, hell. I mean, I'm glad she's out of the hospital, but I hope she avoids all that bullshit. Alright, so... Am I spelling that right? Gorta. So, any recommendation for good Irish or Scottish themed enemies for this Carnival of Horror? Irish preferably. I'm obviously going to include some of the classics. I plan to have Lianshi. I plan to have a couple Banshees. And some others. But I like to do deep dives, especially for an event. Damn. Now remind me, because there's outbreaks popping up all over the world, and I'm not trying to, like, add more stress or anything, but which one is Texas currently going through? Is it the bird flu that jumps from cats to humans, or is it the measles outbreak, or smallpox outbreak? Or fucking all of them. It may fucking be all of them. It's Texas. Measles, okay. Yeah, I fucking hope she avoids all that, dude. Like, that's no joke. I fucking feel that, dude. Like, I can't say anything about the current administration that doesn't just solve to straight swearing. Yeah. Fuck sticks, every one of them. Every fucking one of them. Let's see.
Deep woods, green eyes, the banshee comes. I'd seen
There we go.
lustrous hair, but now she's come undone. The warrior will now stand. The flame inside me blinds the banshee's cries.
Come on, everybody loves puppets.
The spirit of the sun.
Yes. Fucking Fago.
Winds came as warning that I'd heard before. Till now I've seen them atop the barricade. He was me and I was he before I knew his name.
Okay, I can expand that in a second. But that gives me...
The haunting has begun. Gates of the barricade about to
No, none of you are it.
the sun it cries, dawn glare arrives as the day
Ah!
it dies.
Nope. And this is what I get for trying to get fancy. Right? I think they would drop an amazing album. I would listen to Irish Doom Elephants.
The sun it cries, dawn glare arrives as the day it dies.
Alright, so. Because I don't feel like doing more research right now and figuring out how to unfuck that up, we're going to leave that as a boss room. That is intentional. That is not me giving up and saying fuck it.
Moonlight cuts the night black, chasing shadows through the cracks. Wolves howl, sharp and hollow, hunter's heart cold to follow. Claws scrape against the stone, city streets a haunted bone. Eyes that burn, golden gleam, silent hunter in our dream. She hunts in the shadows deep, through the city where they creep. Silver bullets, heart of steel, one more night of hunt and thrill. Footsteps echo, pulse quick, urban jungle makes her sick. Blood scent,
Alright, so this will give us...
crimson dance where she belongs. Fear and fury, tangled breath, hidden fangs whisper death.
a 1...
Street lights flicker in despair, hunter's oath, the silent prayer. She hunts in the shadows deep, through the city where they creep. Silver bullets, heart of steel, one more night of hunt and thrill.
God damn it.
Fear and fury, tangled breath, hidden fangs whisper.
So that's fine, I don't need it fully. But that gives us basically a room that is 5 feet wide. For the purpose of the Shattered World, that's 1 square. And then 10 squares long. So this...
Footsteps echo, pulse quick, urban jungle makes her sick. Blood scent hangs heavy strong, crimson dance where she belongs. Fear and fury, tangled breath, hidden banks whisper death. Street lights flicker in despair, hunter's oath, silent prayer. Hunt and thrill. Oh, oh. footsteps echo, pulse quick. Urban jungle makes her sick. Blood scent hangs heavy, strong.
No.
Crimson dance where she belongs.
There we go. Remind me to use that later to clear up a lot of these. Cool. Oh, come on. The mirror room is going to be great. Come on, if you're gonna have an Irish-themed murder campaign, you need to have at least one happy music room. Great for me. Angry redhead spirits. What's not to fucking love? You know, between them and the Slavic Rusalka, fucking down. Let's do this. The angry is the best part. Which, upon saying that, explains a lot about some of my past relationships. Shit. Oh well, live and learn. Cool. So, we have our rooms. We have the rough layout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since this is going to be a one-shot encounter with a new system that players are actively learning, 8 encounters should be more than enough. I'm not familiar with Red Tomb, but I assume yes. I assume it's similar to Webtoon. So I'm gonna slaughter the pronunciation of the Horses of Not Doom. Because, you know, it's Irish. And if you want to pronounce something in Irish or Gaelic in general, sound it out, you're wrong. But it's the Akuski. Anyway, it's spelled I'll have to look that up at some point. And come on, Rusalkas are my favorite mythological monster. I don't know if you're familiar with them, or for any who aren't, they come from Slavic mythology. And very simply, they are... Yeah, it's very similar. It's very similar to the Nukkalavi. But very simply, they're basically spirits that take the form of young women and tempt men into the waterways, where they wrap them up in their long red hair and then drag them underwater and then tickle them until they drown. Death by Redhead Tickle Monster. I'm gonna die doing something stupid. It's gonna happen, I know me. It might as well be that. You know what? Let me change the name of that one. Yeah, pretty much. Ah. I mean, not judging. Not judging. And we're going to change Irish Doom Elephants, as much as I love that name. I have to have a Doulahan. Alright, so at this point, depends, do you like to be judged? No, joking aside, at this point it is towards the end of the stream, so I am going to set up a raid. To where we can give some other tabletop RPG streams some love. And I'm going to continue this on my off time. Our next stream is tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I want to do a new one. Y'all look decent. So, alright, raid is started. I will see y'all tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Take care, be safe, see y'all next time.